So, did you guys just buy a Valtenzu EM5 or a Zama IN10 and you want to make it faster? Well, this is going to be the quick video for you. So, you just bought this bike, right? And out of the box, it does this. 33 miles an hour. Now, this is going to feel fast right out of the box. Oh, 34. But we can make that faster. If you're unhappy with that number, don't worry. I got just a solution for you. Let's head back to the house. We're gonna pick up one of these. You can buy these things on Amazon for about 25 bucks and they come within the same week if you have Amazon Prime. And then we're gonna flip up the seat and I'll show you guys where we plug this into. This connection right back here, it's the same 4-pin that you're gonna match up with this. You can't mess this up because there's only one plug it will go into. And we pop this in, then we're gonna go on our phone and tune it. So once this thing is connected, you should have a red LED flashing. You're gonna come up here and see it says E10 error code. Don't worry, that's totally fine. Open your FinaliZing app. It's gonna look something like this. You're gonna come in here and then you're gonna start tweaking a bunch of these settings. You can go back to my old videos. You can even find other videos online on YouTube on what to change. The biggest thing I normally change is ratios and speed. Change these all to 100 up to like 6,000 RPM. Change the limit speed RPM to maybe 1,000 RPM higher than what the bike is capable of. We're already limited on max line current amps out of the controller. Is a 70 amp controller, so we can only go up to 70. If you put a bigger controller in there, you get a little bit more power out of it, but we can't do that. Once you kind of do some of these settings, hit save, and then we're gonna see what the bike can do. Make sure you disconnect the dongle, turn the bike off and back on. Make sure you saved it before you do that, and let's see how fast it goes now. And real quickly, let me just show you. We did 33.66 miles an hour on the stock setup. So here we go, 34, 36, we're moving now, 38, 39, 40, 41, come on, we're still moving. 42. And there we go. Almost 43 miles an hour. But that is a huge jump. Oh, thanks. That's a huge jump from what it was factory at 32 to 33 miles an hour. This thing literally got 10 more miles an hour with $25 on Amazon. But what if you want to go faster than that? Well, let's go back to the house and I'll show you. Now here is where the fun happens. You can get these batteries from a morgue. You can see all the specs of mine. It's a 72 volt battery. The more voltage, the more faster these bikes go. This is a 30 amp hour battery, so it's even bigger than the stock one that's in there. And going up in voltage, we're now gonna have 2,160 watt hours, and this thing could do 300 amps of discharge rate. But our controller is limited to 70, so we're still stuck at 70 line amps, but if you did change out the controller at a later date, you can definitely push that battery go a lot faster. First off, let's verify that speed. There we go, 42.03 miles an hour. That is crazy. Now, while you're doing the setup, you're probably gonna notice that there's some changes. So this is the stock plug that goes to the stock battery. Now, because we were running this on a different setup, on a custom EM5 that I built to do 80 miles an hour, it has a QS8 plug in it. All we have to do is come down to the controller, very easy, a couple Allen screws and you're in here. You need to change out the power and the ground. So these two on the edge, and we're gonna put our own connector on there, and it's gonna look like this. It's gonna basically plug into there, route it to the top, and then this is gonna plug in right to there, and it's gonna talk to the controller, and we're good to go. So once we got our positive and negative mounted to our controller, we can take our plug, and it might not be a QS10, you might have a QS8 or something smaller, depending on your battery, and plug it in just like that. Make sure it's all the way in, kind of tuck it down. These cables that I have right here are really thick. I'm gonna close the seat, get our thing, turn it on. You're gonna notice the first thing that's gonna happen is gonna start beeping. And that's because we have to go into the FinaliZing app and change it from 60 volt to 72 volt. All right, so as it's beeping at us, we got the E10 code on here. We're gonna come into rated voltage and put 72 volts. Now, there's one other setting you gotta change. You gotta come all the way down here. Low voltage detection. Now, a 72 volt battery can go down to about 60 volts. So I'll just put 60 right here. It should change the low voltage restore as well. That should be it. We should be good to go. And there we go. Everything reset. I'll take a picture for you guys and put it on the screen. The overvolt protection changed as well. And now we should be good to be ripping, doing over 50 miles an hour. Woo! This thing's ripping now. It's so crazy that I am like a quarter throttle in, holding 30. Like, it's no problem at all for this bike. And here we go, guys. 36, 38, 40, 42, 45, 47. It's a beast now, man. It's so easy to do this modification. And there's really no tuning on this thing yet. You can actually tune this to get it dialed down. And there we go. We're pretty much almost hitting 50 miles an hour on just adding a 72 volt battery. And we have a way bigger capacity than stock. This is going to give you way more range and you're gonna have so much more fun. Like, check out this torque. 1, 2, 3. Woo! Suddenly you feel like you gotta put your foot out. 25, 30, boom, past the stock limit of the bike. Past the tuning, 44, oh my God, yes. We're actually having a little bit better luck coming back this way because I think the wind, and yeah, there we go. That's 50 right there. That's 50. One more decent pull to see if we can hit 50 just real quick. 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. Woo-hoo-hoo! You gotta love it, guys. You gotta love it. The battery I have in here, it's the EVE cells. I don't know if they're the 40 or the 50, but all I know it's the cheapest battery you can get from a morgue that has the highest discharge rate. I'm not gonna say these cells are the highest quality. If you want the highest quality cell, they're the P50B cells. That's what they currently have on the market right now. I'm making this video in April 2026, but they always keep coming out with different batteries and cells, you know, over time. It'd be nice to have some Tesla cells in here, but all I'm saying is this battery in here was about, I think, $650, or no, it was $700, I'm sorry. And I paid for air shipping. So I actually paid, I think, right under $900 for it because I think air shipping was 200 and something. So I do think the battery is under 600 bucks or somewhere around there. Road's closed, pizza boy. Where's he going? So keep in mind, you do not have to pay for air shipping. It's like 220 or 250 bucks depending on where you live at. And if you just want this battery shipped regularly, it's about $60 to $80. And I feel like that's really worth it. As long as you don't mind waiting the couple weeks that it's gonna take. I don't know where those people think they're going. I don't know, they're taking a shortcut or something. One more top speed run coming down here. Get a little bit of downhill with some aero. This bike is insane with a battery upgrade. 49, 50. Woo! Yeah, man, the EM5 is just a beast. And here's the cool thing. You can do this exact same thing to the 60 volt. Now, the thing is, if you buy the 60 volt, you're basically selling the 60 volt battery and, you know, you're basically paying the extra 450 bucks for a 60 volt. If you're gonna go 72 volt, then I feel like you should save the money and you can get the battery upgrade, you know what I mean? But the Pro is obviously totally different. It's a lot bigger, bigger swing arm, bigger brakes, and all that fun stuff. It's actually bigger for adults, but I gotta say, this thing is absolutely a blast with just adding a 72 volt battery. And don't worry about all those cables. I just kind of zip tied stuff for the time being just to make this video really quick. Because I'm gonna put this back to stock. We're gonna get rid of it. I had my fun with it. I already have my black EM5 that does 80 miles an hour. If you want to see that video, you can click somewhere up on the screen right now. Hopefully you guys liked it. I just wanted to make a quick video coming out here, just having a good time. And I wanted to help you guys out if you guys were ever thinking about upgrading your EM5. And here is where you can change stuff on the bike too. So if you want to go to a 72 volt controller, you can add a 72-300 controller. That's what it's called, an ND 72-300. Look it up. You can buy them for about 150 bucks. That gives you 100 amps. And if your battery can already go over 100 amps, if you have a 72 volt battery, you're definitely gonna be going probably, I would say, about 56 miles an hour on this thing. And the torque is gonna be way different. It's gonna feel way more fun, more torquey, faster off the line. Just overall, just a blast, right? Anyways, now you guys can click the videos up on top of the screen. We'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully, guys enjoyed this. You guys are the true MVPs of this channel. I love doing this stuff for you guys, so just smash a like. I will be updating the winner of the giveaway soon. It already ended, but we haven't picked a winner yet. By the time this video goes up, I'm sure we picked a winner, but we haven't done it yet. But I'm gonna do it tonight. I'll see you guys. Peace out.